Hey, darling. I hope things are going well at work. I've just finished cleaning the house up. It's looking good. I've got some dinner on the stove for you when you come home. But can you do me a favor? I saw on TV that eggs and milk are half price at the supermarket. Do you mind picking them up on the way home? I'll be able to make a really nice omelet out of it.
Can you have a little bit of consideration? You know how much I work. Why would you give me extra chores at the end of the day?
I mean, it's just a little bit of shopping. I'd go myself if I didn't have food on the stove.
Fine, I'll go another time. I can't go today because I have overtime at work.
Oh, that's a shame. We're not in the best shape for money, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to save everything we can. I'm not sure how long that sale is going to last.
It's just a little bit of eggs and milk. It's not going to make a big hole in our budget. We'd be saving pennies. Anyway, I'm glad we're talking about money because I have something really important to tell you.
Something important? Don't tell me, Paul. You got a promotion or something? We should celebrate.
Don't jump to conclusions. This isn't good news. My company has actually cut my pay. It's not just me. The whole office is getting screwed over right now.
Are you kidding me? Why is that happening? I thought everyone in that office is a hard worker, including yourself. Doesn't make sense to me that they would cut everyone's pay. It seems so out of the blue.
What can you do about it? The economy is in the worst condition at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if other companies are doing the same thing. I'm just lucky enough to keep my job in the first place.
Okay, so how much has been cut? I might need to rebudget a little bit for this month if it's a lot.
My monthly salary has gone down to $1,500 a month.
What did you just say? That's ludicrous! How the hell are we going to survive on $1,500 a month?
The answer to that question is we can't. It's impossible with my pay at the moment.
Paul, this is dangerous. We're going to be living on the street at some point. What are we supposed to do?
Look, let's face it. I'm pulling most of the weight around here. You're just doing housework at home. I think you'll have to increase the amount of shifts at your part-time job. It's the only way we can get through this.
I can have a word with the manager, sure. To be honest, I already feel really bogged down just with the housework. I'm not really happy that I'm going to squeeze in more part-time job as well. But I guess this is what we have to do to get by.
I'm sorry, honey. Thank you for being so cooperative. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you when I get home.
Don't worry, Paul. We will get through this. I know it. Hey, darling. I know I just called you while you were at work. Please don't get mad.
Why the hell did you do that? You know the rules. I don't want to be distracted whilst I'm working.
I know. Trust me, this is important. I just fainted at work and was sent to the hospital. I just got out now. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. This is really killing me.
What are you talking about?
This lifestyle. We need to figure out a different way. It's starting to take a toll on my body. We can't sustain this way of life for long. What do you think we can do?
I can't believe I'm hearing this right now, especially while I'm at work. Don't act like you don't know the answer. You need to work harder.
Excuse me, why would you say that? You know how much I'm working. I wake up in the early hours of the morning to start work. After that's done, I go home for an hour to clean up the house. Only an hour, mind you. Once I've done everything I can, I head off to my second job. How can I work any harder than I am right now? My life is literally sleep, then work, sleep, then work.
You're over-exaggerating and you know it. You know there must be some room for you to try harder.
Paul, how can you say that? Let's just face the facts. We've tried this for 3 months now and it clearly doesn't work. I've even cut my diet to 2 meals a day. At this rate, I'm going to have to stick to 1. Are you happy eating kidney beans every night? We need to give our bodies something different.
And What are you suggesting?
We've got no choice but to loan out some money.
No way! I thought you were gonna give us an actual solution, not a joke.
What do you mean? Why can't we get a loan?
Loans are what people at the bottom of society do, and we're not like that. I won't stoop myself so low.
Paul, that's so pretentious. This is the only option we have left.
I don't want to hear any more whining from you. If you have time to complain, you have time to work. Now get back out there and earn our money. I don't want to have this conversation again.
Why are you speaking to me like this? Good evening, Margaret. Sorry to bother you so late in the night, but there's something urgent I need to talk to you about. If it isn't Allison, it's been a while since we've talked. I hope you've been doing well. You can message me anytime. You're family now, remember? Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. I have to talk to you about everything that's happened recently. I don't know if I can bear this any longer. What are you talking about?
Don't tell me it's about Paul. If he hasn't been treating you right, I will have a word with him.
No, don't worry. He's not abusing me or anything. But he's been having a tough time at work. Both of us are having a tough time, actually. The other day, I went to the hospital after coming down with an illness at work. I haven't been there since. With me out of commission, Paul and I are worried if we're even going to make it through this month. I was wondering if you would be able to lend us some money. I'll pay it back, of course.
Are you telling the truth right now, Allison?
100%. I wouldn't lie about something like this.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's clear that you are lying about this. Even if you didn't work, you'd have enough money to survive the month. You know how much that man makes.
You're right. I am aware of how much he makes. If you know as well, surely you must understand my situation.
Quite clear. It seems you two have been irresponsible and don't know how to use your money wisely. With an income like that, you'd have to be spending your money on ludicrous things to be having a rough time this month. If you are expecting a handout from me, I'm sorry. Figure out a way to cut back on your spending and I'll be happy to give you money afterwards.
Margaret, how could you say that? I thought you just said we were family. Believe me, we've cut back heaps. I barely turn the lights on at night. I've cut back my diet to 2 meals a day. All I eat is kidney beans for protein. I don't know how much more I can cut back. Not only that, but I'm actually falling ill from this lifestyle. So what else can I do?
Surely there's some other areas where you can cut back on your expenses. Although I must admit, if that's really what you're doing, that is quite a harsh lifestyle. Is Paul living the same way? I'd hate for my boy to be suffering.
As far as I can see, not really. He has enough energy to go to work at least.
There's a problem in your household, and it's up to you to diagnose it. Getting yourself into a pinch when you earn as much as $5,000 a month is very strange.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Since when have we been earning $5,000 a month?
Well, it's been that way forever, hasn't it? Paul has always been bringing in that type of money.
You must be mistaken. He told me the other day. We're only earning $1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month for a full-time position like his? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you have your facts right?
Of course I am. I heard it straight from his mouth himself. He told me that the economy is bad at the moment and they had to cut his pay. Not only that, but his original pay was not $5,000 a month. It was something around the range of $3,000 a month.
That's not what I have heard. He's told me he's always been quite successful in the company and is making a lot of money. Something doesn't add up here.
What are you saying right now? That he lied or something? I can't believe he would do something like that.
I'm sorry. I'll assume. But that seems to be the case. The question is, why would he lie? I'm so sorry for everything you've had to go through. Have you really only been eating kidney beans this past month?
I'm 100% honest. That's all I've been able to eat. You poor girl.
Don't worry, I'll come over and cook something up for you. I'll also make sure you have enough money to get by.
Thanks, Margaret. You don't know how much I appreciate that. These past 3 months have been torture for me. All I've gotten from Paul is harsh criticism. Not one bit of sympathy for everything I'm doing lately. When I told him I went to the hospital, he didn't seem to care in the least. I was actually scolded for calling him while he was at work.
That man! The nerve of him! I promise you, I never intended to raise him that way. But that is a clear sign that something is wrong right now. That is very odd behavior coming from him.
You think so too? What do you think is going on? He never used to be this way.
Look, Allison, if I could give you an answer, I would. But I'm honestly not sure. I have no idea what goes on in your household. To make matters worse, my son barely contacts me. I guess that could be considered odd behavior as well.
Especially since he was such a mommy's boy in the first place. Something is definitely going on. I have no idea why he lied about the money, but I'm going to find out. I'm no longer living this lifestyle anymore.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm just going to ask him. Plain and simple.
But if he was hiding it up until this point, who's to say he's going to tell you right now? Think about it. If he has deceived you thus far, he's going to do it again. You'll have to find a different way to get that information from him.
You have a good point there. What do you suggest I do?
Maybe you should look into it in other ways. Check his belongings or ask around his workplace. I'm sure you'll find something in no time. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you out with this one too. I love my son, but I love you just as much as him. You're part of my family. If he's doing anything to make you suffer, I won't let him get away with it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Hey, slacker. Don't think I haven't noticed. You haven't been going to work recently, have you? Do you understand how dire our situation is? We're going to lose the house at this rate. Start pulling your weight around here.
Shut up, Paul. I don't want to hear this from you.
Excuse me? How dare you say that to your own husband? Especially when I'm the one keeping this house together.
Drop the act already. I know you're lying. What's the point of me going to work when we already have enough money to support ourselves?
Are you becoming senile or something? Haven't we talked about how much I earned? We've only got $1,500 a month. We don't have the luxury of having this stupid conversation right now. So can you get your head on straight and start working already? If we ever become homeless, it's going to be you that's to blame.
Stop trying to gaslight me. Paul, I see through your lies. You are convincing me that we only earn $1,500 a month. I have too much evidence against you.
Where the hell is this all coming from anyway? I can't believe we are talking about this right now.
It started with your mother. She told me everything.
My mom? What has she been saying? I haven't talked to her in a long time.
You have a lot to answer for. I got into contact with her in the hopes that she'd be able to lend us some money. I'm sorry. I can't live the lifestyle we've been living so far. Even the sight of a kidney bean is going to make me puke.
You big drama queen. Get over it already. It's not like you live in a third world country or something. You still get to eat at the end of the day. Also, you actually tried to pilfer some money from my mother. That's low, Allison. Extremely low.
Don't forget that she's not just your mother anymore. She's my mother-in-law, too. I have the right to ask her for assistance. From the way she was speaking, I think she's more in line with me than she is with you. Especially after we found out that you've been lying.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about right now. Can you just get it through your head that I'm not earning any money?
You are one despicable man, Paul. You have no idea who I've spoken to. I saw your workmate Kyle at the supermarket while I was shopping for more kidney beans. We had a very interesting conversation.
Who is that? Kyle? He's a good kid. What about him?
From the way Kyle was speaking about you, you actually earn quite a lot of money in your company. You two are always going on dinners together. Kyle quoted me a salary of over $5,000. That sounds very different to the $1,500 you've been spouting at me for the past 3 months. So do you have anything to say for yourself, Paul?
This is absolutely ridiculous. He is lying, of course. I'll have to talk to him when I get into work. I'm not going to be happy.
You're still putting up that tough exterior, aren't you? Just give it up already. I have the photos to prove it. It looks like you're having fun going to all the high-end restaurants. I didn't know you had the means to go to all the expensive places in this town. How is that professionally made charcuterie board? I'm quite jealous, to be honest. All we've ever eaten together was deli meats and peanuts. I've never seen macadamia nuts in their shells. I'm sure that freshly shucked oyster was amazing, too. I had no idea that's what you were doing when you weren't at home. All those times I was eating kidney beans on my own, I thought you were at work for this family. So the question is, what have you been spending your money on? Are you happy you made your wife suffer this way?
Do you think I'm stupid? Why would I tell you anything about it? You're just some ignorant girl. You don't deserve to know. You know what would happen if I told you how much money I was making in the first place. If you were a guy, you would understand my position.
What are you talking about? I'm your wife. You're meant to tell me everything.
You may be my wife, but you're still female at the end of the day.
That's got nothing to do with anything. What's so wrong about being a female?
Let's face it, you females are leeches. Don't think I don't know. I've been with a lot of girls over the years. I know exactly how you act. The moment you smell money, you like to suck up every little bit that you can. That's the type of people you are. You can't be trusted.
The nerve of this boy to speak about women that way. I never even imagined the day that I'll be having this type of conversation with him. You truly disappoint me. Who the hell taught you to talk like that? If it wasn't me, it was definitely your father.
What are you doing right now? Is this some sort of prank? Honestly, would you just start working already? We shouldn't be wasting time talking about this. Don't think pretending to be my mother is going to faze me. I know you're out of cards and you're just trying to scare me. Well, scare tactics won't work. Get back to your miserable part-time job and earn us some money.
You fool. I am your mother. I have no idea who I'm talking to right now. This isn't the little boy I raised. What happened to the little gentleman that went around picking flowers for the local girls? That little boy was leagues more of a man than the one I'm talking to right now.
What the? How the hell do you know that? We've never talked about that before. I don't want anyone to know I was that much of a sappy loser.
I told you, didn't I? This isn't Allison. It's your mother talking. If I'm speaking honestly, I didn't know you were a sappy loser up until now. The things I've heard from Allison tell me they aren't true. A true loser is someone that would lie to their wife and make them suffer in the way that you have. Now defend yourself. Have you been making Allison work to the bone?
So what if I have? It's not your business, Mom. Stay out of it. This is between the two of us. Go live your own life, eating cakes and not bothering us. I'll sort this out with my wife. Thank you.
You ignorant little rat. You forced me to come back into the picture. I didn't think I would have to discipline my son at this age. So we know you have money and you've been forcing Allison to work. The question is, why? What have you been doing behind the scenes?
Honestly, Mom, I'm telling you to just stay out of it already. I don't know why you have to get yourself involved. Look, I know you're just doing this for attention, so if you really want me to see you, just ask. Stop trying to jeopardize my marriage. I'm the man of this house, and I'll set things right. I don't need my mom trailing behind me.
I'm stepping in before things get worse. You've had your fun up until now, and I want to know what you've been doing. So until you've told me, I'll be pestering you for the rest of your days now. Out with it! Where is the money? I know you must have something in your bank account.
It's gone, I swear. I spent it all on food and drinks. Are you happy now? Will you finally just leave us alone so I can go back to arguing with my wife?
You aren't pulling the wool over my eyes, Paul. I want to know the real reason. Money like that doesn't just go away on food. So where is it?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you already. But you have to promise not to tell Allison. This has to stay between us two.
I'm your mother. You can be honest with me. What is it?
You can't judge me for this one either. If you're going to do your role as a mother, you have to accept me as your son. And as your son, I am male. I have my own tendencies that I have to deal with.
What are you trying to get at? Just be honest with me already.
Look, a lot of my money has been spent on dates. A lot of dates.
You've been doing what now?
I'm sorry, Mom. Maybe this isn't something that you can understand, but a guy likes variety. Sticking with the same girl year after year gets boring. There's no excitement in it.
You rotten rat. So you've actually gone and cheated, haven't you? This is more than cheating, actually. You're a married man. How can you not be ashamed of yourself? You have a great girl and you go off and do this.
Like I told you, Mom, you're not a guy, so you just can't understand where I'm coming from. I had an opportunity to be with another woman. I took it.
All the while lying and hurting your wife in the process. I didn't know you were so selfish. Was this girl worth it? Does she even know that you're a married man? I can't believe you would do something like this.
I don't know how much she knows, but she is truly beautiful. Maybe even you would understand if you saw her. She looks a little on the younger side, but she definitely clears 18. It's all safe.
Clearing the minimum legal age is nothing to be proud of. She's still practically a child. That's disgusting for a guy of your age. But this still doesn't make any sense to me. Sure, I know you do spend money on dates, but it can't be that much. Just what type of dates were you having where your household starts to collapse from financial burden? You must be traveling to different countries with each other to get to that extent.
This girl is a hot, fiery spirit and she needs to be pleased. The thing I worry about most is whenever we are on a date, if something glimmers and catches her eye, that's when I know I'm screwed. She has an absolute disregard for my money. Anytime she wants something, she coerces me to buy it. I've got her everything from Louis Vuitton bags to Ugg boots and expensive jewelry. She always threatens me that she will start seeing some other guy if I don't buy her what she wants. She really put me in a pinch in this one. But if I'm being honest, that's kind of what I like about her.
More and more, you continue to amaze me. Just how much of a fool can you be, Paul? You don't realize that she has no interest in you, even in the slightest. You're never going to impress her. She's only after your money.
I get that. Honestly, I do. You have no idea, Mom. She gives me a special energy that no other person can give me. Especially my cow of a wife, Allison. How could anyone be attracted to that after all the years we spent together?
I think I need to jump in now. Thanks for calling me a cow, Paul. Over the years, I've thought your face has turned into one resembling a pig, so now I can feel free to call you that. You told Margaret to hide the fact that you've been seeing someone, but I already know. I had my suspicions.
You knew? Since when?
Ever since I heard about the money, I've been doing a little bit of digging around. I managed to get access to your computer. You truly have been a naughty boy, haven't you? I know all about the chats you've had with this girl, Katie. I've seen the photos, too. I'm not even going to get mad at you, Paul. I'll let the law do that for me.
What are you talking about right now?
Even you must know that this girl is a little bit off. Can you be sure she is truly an adult? Sure, her body looks a little bit more mature, but her face is clearly a child.
Of course she's an adult. Why would I date a child? She told me she was 18 from day one.
You really don't know girls, do you, Paul? They tend to lie about things like this. This girl, Katie, is still in high school. She's 1 year away from graduating.
Are you joking right now? That can't be real.
Look, Paul, I have the information all here if you need it. I've done my research into her. I know everything from where she lives to who her parents are and what school she goes to. You really blundered up this one, haven't you?
What are you, Inspector Gadget? Maybe you're just some creepy stalker.
I'm just a wife that needs to know what her husband is getting up to. Now I know that my husband is a liar as well as a criminal. Unlike my husband, I am not a liar, and I will be telling the parents about what has happened.
Wait, Allison, don't do that. Think of what's going to happen to me if people know about this. There's a potential I'll actually go to prison for this. It was just an innocent mistake. Even you must think I don't deserve that type of punishment.
You can pretend to act innocent, Paul, but I know a part of you knew. Let's just hope you haven't done anything too serious with this little girl. Also, I'm not interested in staying married with a guy that cheats on me. Being the slippery snake that he is, Paul managed to get out of the mess that he caused for himself. I was true to my word, and I contacted the parents in relation to his behavior and their daughter. They were quite surprised that she was doing that type of thing. They managed to get in contact with Paul himself and force an apology out of him, as well as an explanation for his actions. Paul was insistent that he didn't know anything about Katie. He honestly thought that she was of age. He also assured them that they didn't do anything physical. With very little to go on, they did their best to try and indict Paul and get him charged for having relations with a minor. Unfortunately, there was no evidence that they had any physical contact with each other, and he was cleared from any charges. Then again, that's not to say that this ended happily for Paul. The parents of the girl were quite slighted that he humiliated their daughter and wanted to get back at him. They got into direct contact with his company and told his boss of what he was doing outside of work hours. His boss has a very strong opinion on that type of thing and pushed a lot of work onto Paul. He was also ostracized by his workmates. It didn't stop there. It seems that Paul wasn't only lying to his wife, but lying to his co-workers as well. He was embezzling money from the company. It didn't take long for Paul's boss to decide to fire him. With no job, Paul was in desperation. At the time, we had already divorced and he tried his best to try and reconcile with me. But I gave him a flat no. After that, he tried to appeal to his mother, but got a stronger no from her. His mother said that she would never support someone that would treat and talk to a woman that way, even if it was her own son. She then added that she never thought her own son would actually have relations with an underage girl. She was disgusted to call him one of her own. Paul consequently fell into despair, and I'm not sure what happened to him from that point on. As for me, I'm finally free from financial burden and don't have to support Paul. Being out in the real world on my own is a new experience, and it's going to take some time to get used to it. I'm sure at some point I'm going to find a partner that exceeds Paul. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.